very clearly, because it might not be Rimu's fault, this discussion that you had about free massages, I just want to be very fair. Did this take place between you and Rimu, or between you and, I'm going to call him Rimu's boss?
No, between me and Rimu.
Rimu's just called you a liar. How do you respond to that?
I'm not, never did, never will. I think Rimu is the liar here.
Rimu, you see, I'm going to ask you this now. You understand...
Of course I do.
...that if you had provided these services and they had a charge attached to them, you wouldn't owe Vishnu any money. That's right, isn't it?
That's right, yes, sir.
Judge Rinder, I would not owe any money to Vishnu if there was a charge for these services. That's your submission, is it?
Of course. Yes, sir.
Yes. Very good. And I'm a sensible person? Yes?
Yes, sir.
In my right mind? Yes?
Of course, sir.
Not easily influenced by people?
No, no, sir.
Say it. I'm not easily influenced by people.
I'm not easily influenced by people.
Splendid. Have you got an IOU, Vishnu?
I do.
Thank you.
Thank you, Michelle. This bill from the chiropractor is generated on the 17th of March 2015. On the day before, one day before, you write... Who wrote this?
My wife did.
Ah, very sensible. You mean your wife got it on paper?
Yes. I'm nothing without her.
Sorry?
I'm nothing without her.
Yes, you can pass that on from me, that I... Well, I don't know if that's true, but she's certainly assisted your case.
Yes.
This is an IOU note written on the date above. This is between Vishnu and Rimu. A payment of £20 is being paid by Rimu with a balance of 130 pending to be paid on the 17th of March, as promised by Rimu. At that stage, in your mind, you understand, you were owed money for treatments to the tune of about the same as that, £120. You tell me you're not easily influenced.
I'm not.
Right? Why would you sign an IOU which generated a debt to him?
Because...
If you didn't owe the money?
Because he took my key off the car and he wouldn't give me the key back if I wouldn't sign that piece of paper.
In other words, he threatened you. Is that what happened?
No, sir.
You tell me the nature of the threat, you man that's not easily led. Tell me what happened. I want to hear the whole story in less than 3 sentences.
OK, sir. So...
You go to the house.
Yes, sir.
Then what happens?
He opened the door, normally, and I asked for my keys. And he didn't want to give me the keys back because he wanted £150.
He bought parts.
Yes, sir. And after that, I didn't have £150 in my pocket because I did not knew that he wanted £150. And I put my hand in my pocket and I had £20.
And this man that didn't want you to go away with the vehicle said, all right, you take it for £20.
He took £20 and
Yes.
he made me sign this paper if he wanted to give me the key back. So I needed the car.
No problem. You're not a man that's easily influenced.
No, I'm not,
You're
sir.
a person who's quite sensible, you
I
tell
am,
me.
sir. Yes,
so
I
it's
am.
very easily resolved at that stage. You say, Vishnu, I don't owe you that money. I'll give you £20 because that's roughly the difference here. But you've generated £120 of treatments, right?
Right, sir.
So I see what's written here. You read it
I did
before you
yes.
signed it. You could have written something very simple. You could have said, however, you owe me £120 for 4 treatments that have been unpaid. Why didn't you write that?
I didn't knew nothing about that after all this.
You hadn't known that you didn't know
No.
he'd been paid?
No, I didn't knew that Vishu earned the clinic the money. I didn't knew nothing about it. When I went back to the clinic, I spoke with my partner, what I worked together, and he told me that Vishnu had invoices opened.
Well, that's interesting, because the next day you go back and you say, gosh, I owe Vishnu, I've just signed an agreement that I owe him £130. And you have that conversation, and then this invoice is generated 24 hours later, saying he owes you £120.
That's what I knew.
You'd never received an invoice before that, had you?
Never have.
Surprise, surprise. For more Judge Rinder cases, click here. And if you've got a legal issue yourself, get in touch with us by clicking over here.